Guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Candice Marie from YoungYetWise.com, and today I actually have a book review for you guys. I'm able to get a copy of this book from the author, which I'm super grateful about. And oh, I didn't even tell you guys what book I'm reviewing. I'm going to be reviewing the Feminist Financial Handbook, A Modern Woman's Guide to a Wealthy Life. What I loved about this book is that it's not like your regular personal finance book. Yes, you're getting your personal finance basics of budgeting, paying down debt, also getting a different viewpoint of like the systematic oppression that many women are facing. I thought it was a great book view from that point of, okay, what happens if you're trying to get your finances together but you grew up in poverty, or if you're a single mom, or if you're a disabled person, or if you're in the LGBT community. Like, there was just so many different factors that was brought up in this book that I haven't really read about when it comes to the personal finance space. A lot of books are written from a privileged standpoint, and from a privileged, I mean, I guess we're all born with different privileges, but this book really touches on those privileges that other people might have just written books or just been blind to those privileges. Like, well, if I made it out of the struggle, you can make it out of the struggle too. But everybody's struggle isn't the same. And I love how this book touches on that, just the different struggles that people might be going through, and then actionable resources on how to get out of those struggles or how to get out of those situations. Every chapter is like, at the end of the chapter is actionable tips, is actionable resources, the actionable things that you can do right now to improve your life and improve your financial situation. And it's also like written in a non-judgmental way, which is another thing I love. It's actually the privilege point. I was watching a Warren Buffett documentary, and he talked about how he's lucky that he was born a man, and he's lucky that he was born a white man, because if he was born a woman or a black man, he probably wouldn't be as successful as he is today. Now, I thought that was a very interesting point, and I don't think it's a point that a lot of people bring up. Like, when you hear all these success stories of different people, but there's also different privileges involved. And yes, we all do have certain privileges. I'm not saying that we don't, but I just think it was interesting that she actually brought up the different privileges that people may have. To say that you can't reach your goals if you're a woman or if you're a minority, you definitely can. It's just that some people are just blind to those obstacles at all, or are just like so aspirational, like you can do it no matter what, but not realizing that everybody has a unique struggle. So I thought that this book did a really great job at helping people exactly where they are in a specific situation, even if it is an extremely difficult situation that not many people are really talking about in the personal finance space. One of my favorite chapters is actually the very beginning of the book, where she's talking about how there's no perfect woman. Sometimes being a woman, I feel like we're trying to balance everything. You know, we want the perfect life. We want the perfect husband. We want the perfect kids. We want the perfect job. We want to look good. We want to cook dinner. It's just like all these things and all these hats that we as women have to wear, or just have to pretend that like we have it all together. But I love how in the beginning she's talking about how, you know what, is actually, I don't want to give it away, but I just love that point, how she touches on that, like, there's not really a perfect woman, or there's no really superwoman. We're not going to be perfect, and that's okay. So I think that women, we face a lot of different struggles that many men don't have to face. You know, she goes over childbirth in the workplace, divorce, how to protect yourself if you're in that situation, even if you're not a divorce. You know, every woman needs to think about their finances, whether they're single, married, or divorced, because you just never know, and to be prepared. It's not to scare people of who are married. You know, it's not about being negative. It's just about being prepared no matter what situation you're in. This book has something for every woman. You know, whether you're a young woman who's a single mom, who has kids, who's still trying to go to school, you know, whether you're on welfare, whether you're divorced, whether you have a disability, trying to get a negotiation from your job. This book has something for every woman out there. Not only are you getting, you know, your personal finance basics, you know, paying down debt, the budgeting tips, how to save, how to prepare for, how to get into college without going into so much debt. Lots of great resources inside of the Feminist Financial Handbook. So if you guys are interested, make sure you grab a copy. It's currently #1 on the Amazon new release list. I feel like I learned a lot of new things in this book. Some things, like there was a lot of new terms, especially in the beginning, that I wasn't really aware about, that kind of made me think. An activity in the book where I was actually getting a little bit emotional, because I'm not going to tell you, but it was just like a great activity. That's something that I never really sat down and really thought about. So I'm not going to give away all the gems in this book. Thank you so much for tuning in. For more money tips and inspiration, be sure to head over to YoungYetWise.com. I'm Candice Marie, and as always, be wise, stay humble, and build. I'll see you guys next time.